Hello everybody, we are so pleased to be back with you again. It is such a shame that we can't come in and be with you today, but we are still so excited about this assembly and we are praying for you all. We are the Winchester Deanery Schools Team. My name is Emily and this is the rest of the team. And this is Anna. What are you doing?
Shh, you can't see me.
I can see you, and so can everyone else. What are you doing?
I'm hiding.
But why?
I'm worried about being on camera. I don't like being filmed.
So that means you need to hide behind a chair?
I hide behind this chair. I don't know how to do it.
Oh, you don't need to be worried.
That's easy for you to say. You've been doing this for ages.
When I first started doing this, I was scared too. The first time I was on camera, my knees shook together so much that I sounded like a machine gun. And so...
I'm still scared of doing this on my own.
How about if I stand next to you? Would you feel better if I was there with you? I can help if you get stuck.
Oh yeah, that'll make me feel loads better.
Come out from behind the chair.
It's still going to be hard.
Even if it's hard, I'll be with you, so you don't have to be worried.
Okay. Well, today we're going to be thinking about a time where we've been worried or scared. To start with, let's think about our favourite musicians or singers. Maybe it's Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, or even Harry Styles. Well, in Bible times, there was a musician and songwriter called David. And today we're going to be looking at a psalm he wrote. A psalm is like a song or a poem. The psalm we're looking at about today tells us how David knew that God was always with him.
David was a shepherd boy, but when God looked at him, he saw a king. And sure enough, when David grew up, he became a great king. He defeated the giant warrior Goliath, and he protected God's people from their enemies. He won lots of battles. He rescued God's people. But David wasn't perfect, and he knew that God was always with him, no matter what. David enjoyed writing songs. They were called psalms. He was the Ed Sheeran of his day. And so David wrote the psalm to tell people about God.
God is my shepherd. I have everything I need. He gives me rest in green pastures. He leads me to calm water. He gives me new strength. He leads me on paths that are right. Even if I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid. Because you, God, are with me. Your rod and staff comfort me.
I wonder if you've ever woken up in the middle of the night and it's been really, really dark and you felt a little bit scared. Or can you have a think about some things that make you feel a little bit worried? Well, David starts his psalm by describing God as a shepherd who takes care of his sheep and looks after them and gives them everything they need. When David is tired or worn out, God makes him feel better. God keeps him out of danger and shows him the right way to go. Shepherds always stay with their sheep and always take care of them. And David is saying that God always stays with him and takes care of him. Now, David knows that he has to face some scary things sometimes, but he isn't scared because he knows that God is always with him. Even in the darkest valley, when he can't see anything and can't see God, he knows that God is always with him. And because he knows this, he doesn't need to be worried or scared. So it's a bit like at the start of our assembly. Now, Anna was hiding behind a chair because she was scared to stand up and speak to the camera. That really, really scared her. But Emily promised Anna that she would stay with her. Emily would stand with Anna and stay with her so she didn't need to be worried or scared. And Christians believe that God is always with us, so we don't need to be worried. And it might also be like the beginning of school in September. Coming back to school might have made you feel a little bit worried, and things this year probably looked a bit different. But Christians believe that we're not alone when we feel worried or scared. Christians believe that God is always with us, so we don't have to feel worried. So, maybe you've got something coming up that you're a little bit worried or scared about. But we can remember that Christians believe that God is always with us, so we don't need to be worried.
We're going to do a song now. You probably can't join in with the singing, but you can certainly do the actions with us. It goes like this. You are in the city, so that's a sort of skyscraper. You are in the country, that's growing a tree. You are in the classroom, and in the classroom we work really hard, so we write. You can be left-handed as well, of course. And then it's you are in the playground and we shoot a hoop. You are in the city, you are in the country, you are in the classroom, you are in the playground. And then we go, oh, oh, where can I run away to? Oh, oh, 'cause you will never leave me. Oh, oh, even in the darkness. Oh, oh. Then you have your cloak of invisibility moment. You throw your cloak over yourself and you disappear. I can never hide from. Then we go, you, you, you are everywhere. You, you are everywhere. Then you get to show me your muscles. Powerful, invisible, incredible. God, you're everywhere. Let's do this all.
You are in the city, you are in the country, you are in the classroom, you are in the playground, you are in the city, you are in the country, you are in the classroom, you are in the playground. Oh, oh, where can I run away to? Oh, oh, 'cause you will never leave me. Oh, oh, and even in the darkness, oh, oh, I could never hide from you. You are everywhere. You are everywhere. Powerful, invisible, incredible God, you're everywhere. You are in the city, you are in the country, you are in the classroom, you are in the playground, you are in the city, you are in the country, you are in the classroom, you are in the playground. Oh, oh, where can I run away to? Oh, oh, 'cause you will never leave me. Oh, oh, and even in the darkness, oh, oh, I could never hide from you. You are everywhere. You are everywhere. Powerful, invisible, incredible God. So powerful, invisible, incredible God. You're everywhere.
Hello everybody, Jack here, and I have got some questions for you so you can show me how well you have been listening. Now, I don't know if you've thought about this, but you can't really tell me, can you? Because I'm on a screen in your classroom. It's not quite going to work. So either shout the answer out really, really loudly, and then I might be able to hear you. Or teachers, you can always pause the video, let the kids answer, and then I'll tell you what the right one is. So, Question number 1. Everybody do this in the air. Question number 1. In the Bible, what was the name that we gave for the type of song or poem that David wrote? What was the name of that song or poem that David used to write? You are correct. It's called a psalm. Well done. Okay, question number 2. Everybody put 2 fingers up. Question number 2. What sort of person did David say that God was like in the psalm? That's a tricky one because there's a few answers you could give here. What sort of person did David say God was like in the psalm? Hopefully you might have said a shepherd who gave good things, guided him and was always with him. Okay, question number 3. Are we ready for question number 3? Do a little Mexican wave in your class if you're ready for number 3. Start at that end. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, very nice. Thank you. Good. Well done. Question number 3. What have we learned today about what Christians believe? This is always the hardest one. Oh, you're going to have a think. Maybe talk to the person next to you. What have we learned today about what Christians believe? See what somebody next to you thinks. Oh, I'll just sit here. Oh, I wonder what I'm going to have for tea tonight. What do we think? Okay, let's see. Christians believe that God is always with us, so we don't have to be worried or scared. Christians believe that God is always with us, so we don't have to be worried or scared. What an amazing message.
To finish our assembly, I'm going to say a short prayer for us all. So, if you can please close your eyes so that you aren't distracted. And if you want to agree with my prayer, you can say Amen at the end. Dear God, thank you so much for everyone at this school. And thank you for what we have learnt from the story, that Christians believe that you are always with us, so we don't have to be scared or worried. Please help us to remember this when we are feeling worried or scared. And I pray that you will bless every child in this school and every member of staff as well. Amen. Well, thank you so much for having us today, and we really look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.